back to SkywayTj, guys, and today we're going to finally be discussing the fourth movie in the Jurassic Park franchise, Jurassic World. If you guys are liking my Throwback Theater series, please drop that like and subscribe for more. I make videos every single week. Without further ado, we're going to talk about this 2015 reboot, kinda. It still follows the main thread of the movies we've covered so far. It doesn't erase anything or whatever, but it is still kind of a reboot in this new Jurassic World trilogy. So, for some of the basics right off the bat, it premiered June 12th in 2015. It's directed by Colin Trevorrow, and it has music by Michael Giacchino, who has done many of the most popular Hollywood films these days. He's a very good composer, and Colin Trevorrow is very prolific. He's been involved in a lot of projects around Hollywood, including Star Wars. So, you know this one's going to be good. Starring in this movie, we have Chris Pratt as an ex-Marine named Owen Grady. You got Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire Dearing. She's like the park's director. You got Vincent D'Onofrio. He plays the villain Vic Hoskins. He's from InGen, who wants to use dinosaurs in the military, which is so stupid. You got Ty Simpkins as Gray Mitchell and Nick Robinson as Zach Mitchell. They're Claire's nephews that come to visit the island. You got B.D. Wong returning from the first movie as Dr. Henry Wu. He's the one who created Jurassic World and all that jazz. And you got Owen's raptor buddy who helps him take care of Blue and the other raptors as Barry. That's played by Omar Sy. And you got Irfan Khan, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, as Simon Manzarati. He took over InGen after John Hammond passed away a few years back. So the basic plot of this one is that we're back on Isla Nublar, and it's a fully functioning park this time called Jurassic World. They finally built the park. There were people coming to it. Whee! But the public is getting tired of regular dinosaurs. They've been around for so long that everyone's kind of a little bit bored, apparently. So Claire and her team, Dr. Henry Wu mostly, create a new genetically spliced dinosaur with different breeds in it called the Indominus Rex. While she's there, her nephews come to visit, Zach and Gray, and eventually the Indominus Rex breaks out of its paddock and chaos ensues. Claire goes to get Owen to help her find her nephews because Owen is a badass. That's his whole character. He's badass Chris Pratt. The park goes to absolute shit, and basically at the end, there's a gigantic dino fight between the Indominus Rex, Blue, who's one of Owen's raptors, and the original T-Rex from the first movie. So that's pretty cool. If you haven't seen that, you need to at least watch that. It's fucking dope. This movie came out a lot later than what everyone expected Jurassic Park 4 to come out. While Jurassic Park 3 was a bit of a black sheep, it still made a lot of money, so people were expecting a sequel. But this movie was in development hell for 14 years. There were many script rewrites, many different plot threads they wanted to do. Throughout the years, I heard that they were going to try to have somebody go back to the island to get the shaving cream can that Dennis Nedry dropped in the first movie. There was one where they were going to use dino-human hybrids in a war in Afghanistan or some shit. Yeah, there's always been crazy script ideas, but they finally landed on this one, and I think they nailed it. I think it was pretty good. This film had a budget of $150 million, which is insane to think about, but even more insane is that its box office returns were $1.670 billion. One of the highest grossing films ever. Jesus Christ. This movie actually set a box office record during its opening weekend. It's the first film to collect over $500 million in a single weekend. It's also the third highest grossing film in the world during its theatrical run. So that's cuckoo. It was the second highest grossing film of 2015. It was only beaten by Star Wars The Force Awakens, which, that makes sense. Star Wars is the most popular thing in the world. It's still the sixth highest grossing film of all time. It's only being beaten by, in order from 1 to 5, Avengers Endgame, Avatar, Titanic, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and Infinity War. So those are some pretty good films, and Jurassic Park is clearly still one of the leaders in the entertainment industry. And like I said near the start of the video, this is the first movie in a planned trilogy of Jurassic World movies. The second one already came out in 2018. It's called Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That one is mixed. I don't know how I really feel about it still. I'm leaning more towards I don't like it, but we'll see. And then the third one is still planned to come out in 2021. It's called Jurassic World Dominion. So we shall see if that one still comes out with the current state of the world. They did just go back to start filming it again. And Dominion has returning members Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum. So the three bigs from the first movie are coming back. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with those. Yeah, that's Jurassic World, guys. I really enjoy this one. I have it pretty high on my Jurassic Park list. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I hope you guys go to watch it if you haven't seen it yet. I think it's definitely worth your time. If you guys like what you just saw, please drop that like and subscribe for more. I make videos every single week. I will be back next week where we'll talk about Fallen Kingdom. And yeah, be kind to one another. Be safe out there during these crazy ass times. And yeah, I'll see you next week with more dino goodness. Bye.